Okay, welcome back everyone for another episode of the No Suit Survival series. Today, I'm going to get a whole bunch of grinding and um, salvaging done, as well as some fighting. So what I've gone and done is I have updated my fighter design here. I spent a good long while getting all the paint job and all the wings stuff done. I actually changed the entire way that the wings work, so now it's only 2 blocks rather than 3 thick, which I think gives it a lot nicer of a shape. It does still have the atmospheric thrusters in here, they're hidden underneath these panels, and I've got 3 of them now, so there's a little bit more maneuverability. You can see I've got the decoys out on the wing here. I've covered them in a little grate so they're actually still visible. I've added in these nice little heat conduit plasma sort of things that I don't know. I like putting them on all sorts of builds. I don't know if it's like my trademark or something, but I really do like them, and I feel like they add a nice little heated element to this fighter that's on Triton. I have not put any scripts on it yet. However, I have put in some merge blocks with projectors under here if in the future I do want to attach maybe some dumb missiles or even targeted missiles or anything like that, or if I want to attach, I don't know, maybe some extra boosters or something even to it. That's even a possibility. But maybe it'll just be nice to keep them modular in that sort of fashion. I've given it these nice big white fangs, and I've called it the F2 Nyx. It's a nice short name that will be able to be easily said, and I believe I covered last episode that I switched out the top mounted Gatling gun to this missile launcher, so I've got another reloadable rocket launcher. Yeah, because I talked about the Salamander, so that's something else I have incorporated into this. So it's got a good amount of firepower and it's quite nice and mobile. Batteries are just barely enough. If I had some like a good source of uranium, maybe if I find a trading station that sells it at a price that I can buy like reasonable amounts in, I might even be able to fuel some of my stuff with a little bit of reactors. Like I've got like the slots on the side of the conveyor port here, which I'd have to grind down. I think it's behind this like corner slab piece here. Just underneath that there's the few conveyor ports, and I can switch out a couple of them with some reactors on either side, which would be like about 2 megawatts of power output, which just about covers this thing's amount of energy it consumes while just hovering. So that would extend its range in the air quite dramatically. So it's nighttime now, and I left it like that so you can see the nice cool orange glow from the engines here. But I'm actually not going to go out to the Cyclops or to this research base until it goes to daytime, as fighting in nighttime with this skybox is just impossible to see anything. I mean, I can't even like see the edge of the... I can barely even see the snow at the bottom of this ramp here. Anyway, so let's hop in. Wait for the morning. Yeah, mining drone's just coming back, and then we'll go do some salvage because I am pretty dire on resources. We're all more or less powered up, and so you can see I've got 20 minutes of power while just cruising, 30 minutes if I'm just sort of hovering. I could even turn off the backwards thrust here and then just cruise. Yeah, I've got like an hour of cruising speed. So that is a significant improvement over the Salamander, which pretty much had a paltry, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes of flight. 5 to 10 minutes. Probably about 10 minutes of flight. So we've definitely done what we set out to do there, which is have something that can give us a bit more of a ability to travel around. It's actually quite fun flying with no reverse thrust. It does give the illusion of it having a sort of wingspan almost, like it almost functions like you would expect a plane to. I've got like half a mind to put on the aerodynamics mod and see if this thing even flies with it. Oh look, we've got some incoming enemies already. Now that's... I think that's based on the base that's down there. I mean, even though I took out its antenna. It's summoned, yeah, a whole bunch. There must be a whole bunch of things out here that are causing me, like, to create these mayflies and mosquitoes. But I might actually try and lead them back to my base, because I don't think I'd fare terribly well against 4 of them. Though that might be going after my mining drone. Those ones look like they might be going after it. Yeah, they are. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get rid of... Oh, they're totally gonna shoot it down, aren't they? Yeah, they're already shooting at it. One of them down. The other one's dead. Is my mining drone okay? It still appears to be functioning. Its connector might be broken. Is it gonna stop or has it lost its thrust? No, seems to be fine. We'll have to see when it gets back to the base. I have a sneaking suspicion that its connector might be busted, as that looked like it was smoking. Now, there is a research base over there, and there must be something else that's causing those to appear. Maybe I need to take out the power on this base. What I can do is I'll take out the power on this base here, and then I'll suspend the trash remover. So that doesn't have any power now. Hopefully that'll at least alleviate some of the problems of them causing, creating more drones to come after me. So let's have a look-see in our trash remover. We'll just temporarily suspend that. So that it doesn't delete that station there. So I need that pretty desperately for scrap. But that sent out 2 lots of stuff, so there must be something else out here as well that created something. Can I see? Oh, there's my Cyclops. It's still in one piece, that's nice. I might struggle to fit this on top of it now. We'll have to see how we go. I would like to at least bring this around with the Cyclops. So let's just cruise on over to this base and see if anything else appears, or if we spot anything else. Not sending out a signal. There it is. Oh, and it is an observer, okay. So it's created some stuff. Should be able to just lure this back. Can't think that's going down. Yeah, that's gone down. But is it still able to damage me? Going back up now. So I did bring a whole bunch of ammo crates with me, so we should be fine. I think that's running away. Just want to get rid of that. Oh, and I'm getting too close to the observer. we don't want it to shoot. We don't want to get shot by those turrets. So let's try and take them out with some nice, well-placed missiles. It's coming toward us, but it doesn't appear to have any weapons. It should be well and truly dead now. Yeah, those turrets really aren't much of a threat to me, so I can just attack them from outside of their range. There's a new robot raider drop pod coming in. Turret's dead. Take out the antenna. Oh god, that was close. And I think, yeah, it's probably just the most ammo efficient way is to take out that solar tower. So the power's gone. Pretty sure the antenna's busted. Yeah. So that one should be dealt with. Still got a fair bit of power. So let's see if we can take out this research base as well. There we go. Clean kill there. Right, now let's take out this base. There's another one coming in, but that'll take it a little while. So let's take out the base first. Take that out. Take out the wind turbine. Base does still appear to have power. So it must have a battery or a solar panel somewhere inside. Maybe that's why the other base was still summoning stuff. It must have a hidden battery somewhere that's keeping it up. I don't exactly understand how the whole system functions. Might need some bit of feedback to the creator, maybe. Might be an idea to add some text like it does in when there's like incoming like the assertive traffic that flies around. They send out a signal and there's some voice acted stuff of, hey, there's a guy out there, let's go and get him, you know, like something that just describes it, so you'd have a bit of a better idea on what exactly is creating the enemies. So what I can do is I could actually come down and investigate on foot to see if there's any batteries. Then I'm probably going to have to fly back home as we're running down to about half of our power. Oh, and there's another research base over there. So that one might send something at me. So let's have a look. How much power? We've got 50%. That should be enough to kill this last research base and then get home.
Inventory full.
Let's just grind down these batteries.
Inventory full.
Don't really care about the components
Inventory
too much.
full. Inventory full.
Where were those batteries? Oh, there's the module. Let's take that out.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
The module,
Inventory
battery, and I think the other battery is already gone.
Inventory
Get rid of that as well.
Inventory full.
And that antenna is dead. Okay, so we can just mark this now. Scrap 3. So that probably means that the observer that we passed by on our way here might still have power. So we just got to be careful on the way back. We might need to just fly back to the base. And recharge, and then if anything comes after me, we can just lure it back into our main base's turrets. That was pretty successful. I mean, it didn't even take all that much damage. My side got shot up at the decoys. Maybe that worked. I think that worked with the base turrets, but not the like Gatling guns. Might even be worth making a large grid tank. I've always wanted to see if a large grid rover with like heavy armor and some turrets is good against little drones, or if a fighter like this is really the best option for fighting them. And I'm pretty sure this is the best option. It seemed to be pretty effective. And I do need a vehicle like this with some landing gear if I ever want to take down one of those big flying ships that's going past, and like be able to take out the ship and then also take control of it in a way that I can actually like fly it back to my base or toward the Cyclops or something like that, so that I can actually grind it down in a somewhat reasonable manner. Because otherwise I'm probably just going to cause it to crash into the ground. If I just keep firing it, I'll take out its thrusters or take out its power source, and if it gets ruined like that, it'll be no good. Well, actually, the drone is going off on its merry little way again. That's promising. I guess its connector wasn't destroyed then, because it appeared to have docked to the base. It wouldn't have flown off with low power, although I can hop in its remote control and we can examine it from there. So mining drone, take control. Its power is fine. It's got one broken thruster, but that appears to be it. And we can't tell how damaged that is, but well, all things considered, that has survived a little drone skirmish pretty dang well. So now we can drop off some of these parts. A whole bunch of scrap. Some of these. Got plenty, I can drop off that. Okay, so while that's recharging, what do I want to do? I could do some more trading at the stations. I didn't go to that one that's 90 kilometers away, I don't think. So yeah, we've got an RTCT station and the STDR station. So I can actually give them some proper names. So Triton, and we'll say it does ore and components. Or just ore plus com. Can I fit that? No. Com. Well, we can remove a space here. Reaching the character limit. Ore plus component. Yeah, that's good enough. Then we have RTCT station. So which one was that? That's the one that we've been to. So that is... Oh, and they've all gone haywire. Which one's that? Is that it? RT... Nope, it's not that one. Is it that one? Yes, it's that one. Okay. So this one is Triton, and it does weapons. Okay, and then that leaves the other station, and then the METR station, which we haven't been to, so we can just whack that in Triton space. So we haven't been there yet. And this one we also haven't been to, but we can still label it as Triton. Just so that we're not confused in this GPS menu. So that should be, yep, that's the weapons trader. That's the station there, and that one does ore and components. Cool. So how are we looking for charge? Oh, haven't even got to put it on charge. Okay, well, while that is charging up, I might as well either go for some unknown signals, that's a possibility, or I could go do some trading. Maybe I'll go figure out what's at that station. It is an RTCT station, so I should be able to, in theory, do this contract, which is 159 gold. So I can just carry that on my person. I'll get the right amount this time. 159. And I've got plenty of power on here. So let's go and investigate that station. Barely enough lift to get... Yeah, that's definitely in space. Okay. So we can't go there yet. Which means our best bet is to go to this other one. And we don't have to worry about crashing here, so we can just, yeah, fly around recklessly. Like a maniac. Alright, now I have enough to complete this. There we go, and that's a lot of money. So let's see if we've got any others we can do. I don't want to do that because I don't have iron. That's not even really worth it. Could just do some search contracts instead. I want to see if there's like an escort contract. That'd be a fun thing to do in my fighter. So what have we got that we can buy? Some solar cells. Actually, you know what? Let's connect the hustle to the connector here and pick up some items so we can bring them back. Not fall off, because that would be very bad. What's in here? Oh, they've got a dispenser. Nice. Can this dispense whole missiles? No. Okay, it just goes into my inventory, I think. Yes. Be funny seeing a missile drop out of that container. Well, that's not many, but I might as well take it. Same with that. We'll just go buy all of these. Explosives, sure. Yeah, this one is really bad for components by the looks of it. It's a decent amount of motors and large steel tubes though. That's a good amount of small steel tubes. And some more zone chips so that I can set up my own one if I wanted to. I think in total now I've got a huge supply. Actually, I did use some missiles there, so how expensive is this going to be? I could probably buy... What if I bought all... Oh, I could just buy all of them. Probably can't. Don't have the capacity for that. Let's see if I can take 30. And another 30. Okay, so that is the cargo on the hustle full there. And there is a research base. But luckily that's ages away from me, so I'm not worried about it. So now lifting thrust. We're quite happy. Able to carry all those perfectly fine. So now we need to head back to our base, which is over in this direction. And by the time we get back, our fighter should be nice and recharged, and we'll be able to go and do some scrapping. Finally. So we've got 90 zone chips, so that's 90 hours of safe zone, which is absolute ton. All we need is enough power to supply it. I've got more missiles than I do ammo containers. It's pretty funny. Okay, so yeah, to do that I would need I don't know, maybe a giant solar tower or a big wind farm, which I could build over there, and then I'd have something that I could cable car across to, a big wind farm, and then if I had a safe zone in here, giving this a bubble, that's a possibility. But I think that's a little bit further down the line. So yeah, we're all fully charged on here. So let's take that off of charge. Dampers on. Unlock. There's a radar drop pod coming in. How am I doing for ammo? I've got plenty. Might even be able to take that down before it lands. But I think the radar drop pod's got like heavy armor. Damn, that thing is tough. Still managed to drop some guys. It's impressive. And you. Oh, there's a couple there. Alright, let's go and dock back up and then refill our cargo container with some goodies. I can afford to take a whole bunch of missiles with me now, so I have plenty of them. So I'll take probably about 12. That won't be too heavy or anything like that. So let's take that out and pray for the best. Be important because it's on the way between scrap 1, 2 and 3 anyway, so might as well get rid of it before it spawns more stuff on this center stem here. And then whoop. Now it should drop. But it looks like it wants to disobey the laws of physics for today. Let's go and have a look inside, see if we can find a battery. Oh! I was wondering when that was going to come down. So I don't think there's any metal grids in this structure. So I can't really repair that stuff. But we can still mark it out. So GPS, and this is scrap like 1.5. Because it's on the way between like everything. Oh, and we've lost a bit on the back. Oh, now that is the kind of lighting that makes that look so cool. Just that nice orange glow. I was debating about whether to do blue like the salamander, but I went with orange because I think it works nicer with the green, and I've done the like camo green because this is a combat vessel. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a cohesive color scheme, so service and utility vehicles I'll give the like blue colors that the Cyclops and the ice skate had, and then we'll go with green on combat vessels and spacefaring vessels. I don't know, I haven't got a perfectly clear idea on what I want to do there just yet. So we're hooked up now, so we can turn off the dampeners on here, hop out. So the antenna is still on, which means we can fly back up in here. That's no problem. Okay, so we don't even need to take the necks off. I can be somewhat cheeky about this and just use the reverse side of the arm. Do it that way. Let's move back. Hit the park. And then get our arm in on this action. Turn the grinder on. Okay. That's more or less everything. So we can move on to the next now. Let's just bring that in. Should be able to... Yeah, if I have it out on the back and then I have the Nix on the front, that should be a fairly good counterbalance. So we can turn that off, turn the wheels on, and get driving. Then we can turn off scrap 1. Or even just, yeah, remove it, whatever. Now, do we want to go to... let's not go to the base. Let's go to the scrap, yeah. Excellent. Still not getting any more enemies after us, which is good for now. Although this is a mobile grid, which might make grinding it a bit interesting. I wonder if I can actually like try and pull it closer to me. Yeah, that's as low as it can go. Okay, so now we can just put the Nix back on top and then go to the next location. So that was scrap 1.5, which we can get rid of. There's a radar drop pod coming in. No, I could probably just ignore that. If I just... Oh, what's that targeting over there? Oh, that must be the wreckage from the Sparrow. So that's locked, and... Oh, I think I just unlocked it. Oh, but it will relock, won't it? Yeah. Okay, should be right. You can just run away. So we want scraps 2 and 3. I just have to keep an eye on my HUD, make sure I get as much warning as possible if an enemy's coming. And there's an observer that's turned up. And that's pretty likely to send something at me. So far, so good. Oh, there we go. Oh, wrong way. Let's get out. Quick, 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 quick. Oh no, you don't. Stop shooting the Cyclops. Doesn't look like we've taken any major damage. I'm gonna have to take this observer out, I think. Have to risk flying at night. And then we're back at scrap 2. That's where the Cyclops is. So we just have to take our time with it, go nice and slow. How many boxes of ammo have we got? 25. Still got plenty of ammo. It's just way too frequently is it creating stuff. Hardly get any chance to do any work. I'm just like fending off things constantly. It's very frustrating. These bits of scrap aren't even that crazy worth it. Oh! Crap! Ah, dear. I wonder if I can connect to it. No. I'm gonna have to fly out there in the hustle. Yeah, it took out the camera. And then I normally push the button to get out. Oh dear. Gonna have to be quick and hope it doesn't create any more crap. At least I have a body location. Where are we? Body location. And where's the Achilles? It should be around here somewhere. There it is. Still in more or less one piece. I could just grind that down. That's actually an option. I don't want to though. I like the Achilles. The Achilles is cool. Need to make a hanger for it somewhere. Let's take it down. Right. So we've offloaded everything. And I think we're good to go. So that's one option of where we can get stuff. So I think what we want to try next is... oh, actually no, it'd be hard to fuel up. It'd be hard to fuel that up. No, I haven't... I might have enough platinum to strap some ion thrusters to the Nix. Some like large ones. Just some bootleg maneuvering large ion. Like some... If I put on like 2 large ions and then like a thruster pack of small ions just to move it around, I might even just be able to fly that up to one of the space stations. So maybe we'll try that in the next episode. So until then, I'll see you later.